My name is Leilani, and I learned the hard way that sometimes the biggest threats come from within your own family. I lived in my beautiful four-bedroom house for 30 years. My late husband and I bought it when our son Tyler was just a baby. After I retired last year, Tyler and his wife Brittany started visiting more often. "Mom, this house is way too big for you," Brittany said during Sunday dinner. "Don't you think it's excessive?" "I like the space," I replied. "Your father and I built a life here." She exchanged a look with Tyler that made my stomach turn. "We're just worried about you," Tyler added quickly. "Being here all alone." "I am perfectly fine," I said firmly. Over the next few months, Brittany's comments became more pointed. "You know, my parents are struggling financially," she mentioned one afternoon. "Their apartment is so cramped." "That's unfortunate," I said, not taking the bait. "It would be so generous if someone with extra space could help them," she continued. I pretended not to understand. "I'm sure they'll figure something out." Her jaw tightened. "Right, of course." Then came the big ask. Tyler called me one evening. "Mom, I have a huge favor," he said. "Brittany's parents really need a place to stay temporarily." "How temporary?" I asked. "Just a few months while they get back on their feet." "Tyler, I don't think that's a good idea." "Please, Mom, it would mean so much to Brittany." "The answer is no," I said. "This is my home." He hung up, angry. Brittany didn't speak to me for weeks. 3 months later, I mentioned to Tyler that I was planning a month-long trip to Hawaii. "A whole month?" he asked, suddenly very interested. "I'm visiting my sister Rebecca," I explained. "She's been asking me to come." "When are you leaving?" "Next Tuesday." "That's amazing, Mom!" His enthusiasm seemed forced. "You deserve a break." Brittany got on the phone. "Leilani, that's wonderful! We'll check on the house for you." "That won't be necessary," I said. "Oh, we insist," she said sweetly. "We have a spare key anyway." That's when I knew something was wrong. The Brittany who'd been giving me the silent treatment was suddenly being helpful. I called my sister that night. "Rebecca, I need your advice." "What's wrong?" she asked. I explained the situation. "Something doesn't feel right." "Trust your gut," Rebecca said. "What are you thinking?" "I think they're planning to move her parents in while I'm gone." "That's insane! They can't do that." "Can't they? They have keys. I'll be thousands of miles away." "What are you going to do?" I smiled. "Set a trap." I spent the next few days preparing. First, I called my lawyer friend. "Jennifer, I need your help," I said over coffee. "What's going on, Leilani?" I explained my suspicions about Brittany and Tyler. "You think they're going to move people into your house without permission?" Jennifer asked. "I'm certain of it." "That could be trespassing or, at minimum, a serious violation of your property rights." "What should I do?" Jennifer leaned forward. "Document everything. Install security cameras before you leave." "Won't they notice?" "Get the hidden ones," she said. "Audio and video. Put them in every room." "That feels extreme." "Leilani, if they're planning what you think they are, you need evidence." I hired a security company that same day. The technician, a guy named Derek, was professional and discreet. "These cameras are motion-activated," Derek explained. "You'll get notifications on your phone whenever there's activity." "Perfect," I said. "The footage uploads to the cloud automatically," he added. "Nobody can delete it." I also installed a smart doorbell with video recording. Next, I talked to my neighbor, Patricia. "Patricia, I need you to do me a favor while I'm gone," I said. "Of course, dear. What is it?" "If you see anyone moving furniture or people into my house, call me immediately." Her eyes widened. "You don't think Tyler would—" "I hope I'm wrong," I said, "but I need to be sure." "I'll keep watch," Patricia promised. I made my travel plans very public. I posted on social media about my exciting Hawaii trip. Tyler commented, "Have fun, Mom. The house will be fine." Brittany added, "Enjoy your vacation. Don't worry about anything here." Their enthusiasm confirmed my suspicions. The day before my supposed departure, I had one more conversation with Jennifer. You're going to Hawaii?" she asked. "No," I said. "I'm staying at Rebecca's house across town. But Tyler and Brittany think I'm leaving." "Smart. You'll be close enough to respond." "Exactly." I made a big show of leaving. Tyler and Brittany came to help me pack. "You're going to have such an amazing time, Mom," Tyler said. "Thank you, sweetheart," I replied, playing along. Brittany hugged me. "Safe travels." I drove to Rebecca's house and settled in to wait. 2 days later, my phone exploded with notifications. Motion detected. Front door. Motion detected. Living room. Motion detected. Master bedroom. I pulled up the camera feeds on my tablet. My blood ran cold. Brittany was directing 2 older people, clearly her parents, as movers carried furniture into my house. "Put the couch against that wall," Brittany instructed. "This is your room now, Mom." Her mother, a woman in her 60s, looked uncertain. "Are you sure Leilani is okay with this?" "Of course she is," Brittany lied smoothly. "She offered before she left." "I thought Tyler said she said no," her father interjected. "That was months ago," Brittany snapped. "She changed her mind. Now stop questioning me and help unpack." I recorded everything. Hours of footage showing them moving in, rearranging my furniture, and making themselves at home. Patricia called me. "Leilani, there is a moving truck at your house." "I know," I said calmly. "Thank you, Patricia. Can you document what you see?" "Already taking photos," she said. Tyler showed up that evening. I watched through the cameras as he surveyed the changes. "Wow, you guys moved fast," he said. "Your mom has so much space," Brittany's mother said. "This is so generous of her." Tyler looked uncomfortable but said nothing. I called Jennifer. "It's happening exactly as I predicted." "Do you have evidence?" "Hours of video. They're moving in right now." "Perfect. Give them a few days to really settle in. Then we spring the trap." I waited 4 days, long enough for them to fully move in and get comfortable. I watched through the cameras as Brittany's parents unpacked boxes, hung pictures, and rearranged my kitchen. Then I made my move. I called Tyler. "Hi, honey. Hawaii is amazing." "Hey, Mom. How's the vacation?" He sounded nervous. "Wonderful. But I forgot to mention, I'm coming home early. My flight lands tomorrow." Silence. "Tomorrow?" he finally managed. "Yes, I miss my own bed. See you soon." I hung up before he could respond. On the cameras, I watched chaos unfold. "She's coming home tomorrow?" Brittany screeched. "You said we had a month." "I thought we did," Tyler yelled back. "We need to move everything out now." Brittany's father looked devastated. "You lied to us? Leilani doesn't know we're here?" "Dad, please." "You said she offered," her mother cried. "You said she wanted to help." I arrived home the next morning with Jennifer and Patricia as witnesses. When I walked through my front door, Brittany and Tyler were frantically trying to move furniture back. "Going somewhere?" I asked calmly. They froze. "Mom, you're home early," Tyler stammered. Clearly, I looked around at the chaos. "Would someone like to explain why there are strangers living in my house?" Brittany's parents emerged from what used to be my guest room. "You must be Leilani," her father said quietly. "We're so sorry. We didn't know." "Didn't know what?" I asked. "We thought you'd offered to let us stay," her mother said, tears in her eyes. "Brittany said you insisted." I turned to Brittany. "Is that what you told them?" "Mom, it's not what it looks like," Tyler began. "Tyler, be quiet," I said sharply. "Brittany, Answer the question. She crossed her arms. This house is too big for you anyway. You're being selfish. Selfish with my own property? We're family. Family helps each other. By lying and moving people in without permission? Jennifer stepped forward. Mrs. Chen... Wait, no. Jennifer stepped forward. I'm Leilani's attorney. What you've done is called unlawful entry and could be considered trespassing. Brittany paled. We have keys! Keys don't grant you the right to move people into someone else's home, Jennifer said coldly. I pulled out my tablet. I have everything recorded, every conversation, every piece of furniture you moved, every lie you told. Tyler grabbed my arm. Mom, please. I called away. Don't touch me. We can fix this, Brittany insisted. How? By lying more? Brittany's father spoke up. Leilani, we had no idea. Our daughter told us you'd agreed to this. We would never have imposed otherwise. I believe you, I said gently. Your victim's here too. Brittany's mother was crying. We're so ashamed. You have nothing to be ashamed of, I told them. You were lied to. But I need you to leave my house now. Of course, her father said. We'll get our things. Take your time, I said. But by tonight, I want my house back. The real confrontation came 2 days later. I'd called a family meeting at my house. Tyler, Brittany, Rebecca, and Jennifer were all present. I'd also invited Brittany's parents and Patricia as witnesses. Everyone sat in my living room, tension thick in the air. Thank you all for coming, I began. We're here to address what happened last week. Brittany shifted uncomfortably. Can we just move past this? No, I said firmly. We can't. Jennifer opened her briefcase. Let's start with the facts. Leilani, can you explain what occurred?
Brittany and Tyler moved Brittany's parents into my home without my knowledge or consent, while they believed I was out of town.
That's not exactly, Tyler started. Tyler, let your mother finish, Rebecca interrupted. I have video evidence of everything, I continued, including Brittany lying to her own parents about my supposed permission. Brittany's mother spoke up, her voice shaking. Brittany, how could you do this to us? We trusted you. Mom, I was trying to help you, Brittany protested. By making us trespassers? Her father demanded. By turning us into criminals? Nobody's a criminal, Brittany snapped. Actually, Jennifer interjected, what you did falls under unlawful entry. Leilani could press charges if she wanted. Brittany's face went white. You wouldn't do that. We're family. You violated my home, I said quietly. You lied to everyone. What makes you think you're entitled to anything? Tyler finally found his voice. Mom, I'm so sorry. I should have stopped her. Yes, you should have, I agreed. But you didn't. You chose her over basic decency. I love her. Love doesn't excuse betrayal, Tyler. Rebecca leaned forward. What were you thinking, Brittany? That you'd just take over Leilani's house? She doesn't need all this space, Brittany burst out. It's wasteful. It's mine, I shouted, standing up. My house, my rules, my decision. The room fell silent. Patricia spoke up. I've known Leilani for 15 years. She's been nothing but kind to everyone. This is how you repay her? This doesn't concern you, Brittany muttered. I'm a witness, Patricia said coolly. I photographed everything. The moving truck, the furniture, all of it. Brittany turned desperate. What do you want? An apology? Fine, I'm sorry. I don't want your apology, I said. It's meaningless. Then what? Jennifer pulled out a document. Leilani is revoking your access to her property. Tyler, you too. Tyler's jaw dropped. You're taking away my key? Immediately, I confirmed. You'll return all copies today. Mom, that's extreme. Is it? You conspired to give away my home without asking. Brittany stood abruptly. Fine. We don't need your stupid house anyway. Sit down, her father ordered. You've done enough damage. She sat, looking murderous. There's more, Jennifer continued. Leilani is also removing you from her will, Tyler. Tyler went pale. What? Until you prove you can be trusted, you inherit nothing, I said. You can't do that. I absolutely can, I replied. It's my estate. Rebecca smiled grimly. Actions have consequences. Brittany's mother addressed her daughter. Your father and I are mortified. We raised you better than this. Mom! Don't mom me. We're ashamed of you. Her father nodded. We'll be staying with your brother from now on. We don't want anything from you. Brittany's eyes filled with tears. You're choosing her side over mine? We're choosing honesty over manipulation, her mother said. There's a difference. Tyler tried one more time. Mom, please, can we talk about this privately? No, I said. Everything is final. You made your choice. I made a mistake. A calculated mistake, Jennifer corrected. This wasn't impulsive. You planned it for months. Patricia nodded. Tyler called me in March, asking when Leilani might go on vacation. I thought he was just being thoughtful. Tyler hung his head. Is there anything else? Brittany asked coldly. Yes, I said. If you ever pull something like this again, if you ever try to manipulate me, my property, or my life, I will press charges. Criminal charges. Do you understand? She nodded stiffly. I need to hear you say it. I understand, she spat. Good. This meeting is over. Keys, please. Tyler and Brittany slowly placed their house keys on the coffee table. I picked them up. Thank you. You can show yourselves out. As they left, Rebecca hugged me. You did the right thing. I know, I said. But it still hurts. Jennifer packed up her briefcase. You're stronger than you think, Leilani. Patricia squeezed my hand. That took courage. After everyone left, I sat in my living room, and breathed deeply. I'd reclaimed my home and my power. Some people might say I was too harsh, but I disagree. Tyler and Brittany tried to steal my autonomy. They thought I'd be too weak or too loving to fight back. They were wrong. Have you ever had family members try to take advantage of your generosity? Sometimes the people closest to you need the firmest boundaries. Like and subscribe for more stories about people who refused to be victims and fought back the right way.